Welcome to the DPost Sports Chat. I'm sports editor Drew Rubenstein, and I'm with Kristen Kurlick, and we're entering week 3 of the prep football season. And the game of the week this week is one that the fans in Blacksville have been waiting for quite a while. Clay Battelle gets to break in its new stadium, artificial turf, new lights, press box, scoreboard, the whole works. What's the atmosphere? What's the vibe right now in Blacksville for this game?
People in Blacksville are pumped. I was talking to Coach Wilson the other day, and he's excited. The players are excited. Fans are excited. People have been driving by that stadium and stopping and looking and just being in awe of it. The atmosphere is going to be great this Friday night. There should be a huge crowd, and like I said, players and coaches are excited. So this will be the game to go to for sure.
Not only do you have that aspect, and it is by all accounts one of the nicest Class A fields in the state, but it's also a good game. Probably one of the top games in the state. You're looking at 2 top 10 teams in Bishop Donahue and Clay Battelle. Are these 2 teams similar? Both high-powered offenses, or what do they bring to the table here?
Definitely, this will be a great matchup. Clay Battelle comes in ranked number 6 in the state. Bishop comes in ranked 9th. Neither one has had a huge test yet, so this will be the first real test. We'll see what they can really do, but so far both offenses have just been dominating. They both have strong quarterbacks. They both have athletic receivers. They both have rushers who are capable of 100 or so yards a game, and they both have big, strong lines. Really, they've both been able to do just about everything they wanted to do in their first 2 weeks. So tonight we'll see, who can do it against the big guys.
Clay Battelle's installation with the up-tempo offense, it seems like by all accounts, has gone well, and this could be their first true test of the season, though?
Definitely. Tristan Hott, the Clay Battelle quarterback, has been exceptional. Jared Hockenberry, the transfer from Morgantown High last year, has also just been really impressive
right?
Against these single A schools. So everything's going great so far, so we'll see how they do against a defense that might give them a little bit more of a challenge.
Going around the other area, schools, University and Morgantown are both on the road. UHS is at Brook, and Bruins team that Morgantown High didn't have too much trouble with in week 1. Do you think the same will prove true for the Hawks tonight, or how's this matchup play out?
The Hawks should not have a problem tonight. The Bruins will probably try the power game. They like to run. Honestly, probably just about anything they do is probably not going to be too effective against the University defense, because that defense is so strong right now. They have not given up a point yet on the year. Only touchdown was the opponent's defense scoring on an interception return, and that defense they've barely allowed any yards. So University should do all right tonight.
Okay, and Morgantown High, they go on the road, and I'm sure they'll make sure to leave nice and early in case they have any bus issues after last week. The Mohegans at Parkersburg South, usually the Patriots are one of the better teams in the track. They're kind of going through a little bit of a transition. What do the Mohegans have to do well here? What do the Patriots do well that will combat the MHS?
The Patriots, they have a new head coach this year in Mike Eddy, who is a quality coach. He's turned around a couple programs. He was part of the Parkersburg program a few years back when they won back-to-back state championships. So he knows what he's doing, and he's going to get this team back on track. They probably aren't quite there yet. They were 6-4 last year. They lost almost all their key guys. So really, Morgantown should probably not have too many problems tonight, but Parkersburg South does have a running back who is actually up there with Morgantown's Chazzy Thomas as one of the leaders in the state. So the key for Morgantown would be stopping him and stopping the Parkersburg run game.
In the last area game that we'll look at, Preston returns home against a quality Fairmont senior team that may prove to be one of the best teams in Class AA. Preston, it sounds like they have a few young players who are showing some promise for the future, but what do the Knights look like, and how are they holding up after a couple tough losses to open the year?
The Knights are, they're struggling a little bit defensively. They have not yet proven that they can stop someone, and they're going to have trouble with that likely tonight. Fairmont Senior is a very good program. They're coming back from a not so wonderful season last year, but they have returning coach in J.L. Abbott from a few seasons back, who's really seemed to have them responding well this year. They're coming in 2-0. They're ranked third in AA this year, and they have a lot of offensive threats. So Preston is defensively going to have their hands full tonight.
Cool. All right, Kristen, appreciate you joining us, and please continue to check TheDPost.com. Kristen and I will be back next week to take a look at Week 4's matchups, and please continue to check the Dominion Post and the website for all the latest on our high school teams. Thanks.